Yes, those members who are taking their seats are none other than the lawyers and judges. Abafuna obutebe bwabwe. Please, as you are going to be eating, make sure you are attentive, you look at them and see their talent. Wetegereza abaana abo bagenda kulaga lawyer bwafaanana, bagenda kukozesa dakiika ntono nnyo babeere nga bavaawo tuyite abaana baffe be bagenda otiikira ba nasare. Yes. Are you ready? Are you set? Please, baganda bange nja kusaba tukakkane tulye nga bwe tunulira abaana bano awatali kerere yonna. Where is another microphone? Where is it? Okay. Bannange tulye nga twetegereza talent eri wano. It is a court. Let us watch. Yes, 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 yes. This microphone is low. This one is low. Yes, yes. Alhamdulillah. Please let us watch.
Let us all stand up. The judge is presiding, followed by the anthems. Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay our future in thy hand. Unite the free for reparted together we always stand. Mungu twaumbao elende, Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tulimarike. Umoja wetu limuzo yetu, indumu jumuiya yetu. King Faisal is the mother of Islamic education, a school out of other schools, of parents, leaders, teachers and students. Ya Allah, bless our land. It's a school of young generation. It's a school of peace and joy. It's a school of boys and girls, academic and chronic school. Let us work, men and women, hand in hand, to make Faiswal a shining place, serving the nation, promoting education, always remaining hardworking people, remaining hardworking people, always remaining hardworking people. You can take your seats. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My name is Hafiza bint Yusuf from the court, primary 5 class. I would like allow me take you through the meanings and responsibilities of the people you see in the courtroom. Respondent. Respondent is also known as a defendant. This is a person who is given court paper. This is also a person who is arrested and charged with a crime. Appellant. A person who applies to a court for the reversal of the decision. Jurors. These are people who come to the court to listen to each side of the disagreements. A group of jurors is also called a jury. Attorneys. These are lawyers who give advice to people on their disagreement. Bailiff. This one usually wears a uniform. He is a special police officer just for the court. Court reporter. A person who writes down everything that is said in the court. Witness. People who come to the court to give evidence or tell what they have seen or heard. Judge. Make sure that everyone plays by the rules. He decides the argument that people come to court about. For example, if 2 people come to the court over a money issue, the judge decides on who to take the money. The chief judge or justice presides over cases in the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal. Secretary to the judiciary and record assistant are responsible to manage records for the court. The role to judiciary: to promote the rule of law and contribute to the maintenance of order in the society. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Under Section 13 of the LCC Act 2026, I have powers to order for reconciliation, declaration, compensation, and restitution. Therefore, all the presenters shall raise up their hands in case of inquiry or objection. The judgment of this case is upon. Under Section 282 of the Succession Act, the Succession Act or Amendment Degree Number 1972 Statutory Law of the Inheritance and Ownership. For that case, let us allow the hearing from both sides of appellants and defendants. Remember, it is prohibited to use abusive words, fight, or disagree with the court judgment. Let's start the hearing with the appellant.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
By names, I'm Kanso Shadia Arinaitwe from Bushenyi Law Association, and I'm here to appeal for my client. Having been pressed by the so-called Madam Nancha, a stepsister to a deceased, who is none other than late Musoke Ayub. It is reported that this lady forcefully tries to grab land that was belonging to the late from their orphans. For this, your lordship, the law about inheritance goes, priority is given to the widow or widower, followed by children and the persons entitled to the greatest share. And according to Section 282 and 282 of the Succession Act, any child of the deceased takes a share of the dead. After Musoke's death, he left with Amina 3 children in a permanent building on that land in 2002. By then, Nancha had left her land cultivated with banana plantation and went to Dubai. So when she came back a year after Msoke's death, she wanted to cross her limits of her land to over a half of the land left by the deceased. Mukad, the grandmother of the deceased, signed an agreement that was showing that the land was over 2,000 hectares. And they added on that Nancha was given only 300 hectares since she lacked a father. It should be noted and remembered that Musoke, who is the deceased, left a wife who is Amina with 3 children, Amal, Alia, and Adam. And according to section 28 of 2 and 30 of the Succession Act, it repeats, priority is given to the widow and the children and the persons entitled to the greater share. Thank you.
My lord, to add on, though the land belonged to the family of Musei Jomba, this is also his family to heartily Mrs. Musoke, was the one with the deceased who worked together and built the house in that land. Where do you think these children could go? On the streets? Should they kill themselves? Where do you think the woman can go for another marriage and leave her kids with no parents? Let the respondent have a kind heart. Under Children's Act Cap 59 in Uganda Legal Law Society says, you have to maintenance of your children. Though these children have other relatives like Aunt Nancha and other relatives, their main goal is the same, to grab and eat those children's property, because I hear the other to let grandfather Musei Kasozi also start a building on this very land. But why? Why? Your Lordship, I sit with a request to you that this issue with parental and humanity, I request also react where possible. Thank you.
Thank you.